Hello everybody, I am Dr. Srinivasaya. Today, let us try to understand on the topic of IS-LM model analysis. The concept of IS and LM model analysis, it has been prepared the presentation plan like this: introduction of IS and LM model, meaning IS and LM model, derivation of IS and LM model, its features of IS curve, equilibrium of product market, disequilibrium of product market, derivation of LM curve, features of IS curve, equilibrium of money market and disequilibrium of money market, integration of IS and LM curve, fiscal policy, IS LM model, monetary policy, IS LM model, significance of IS and LM model. This is how my presentation plan is, which means to say that meaning of IS, how it is being derived, and how this IS and LM model it is been equilibrium, product market and the money market, that is being explained in the presentation of this IS and LM model. In the next slide, how this IS and LM model been developed, whom it has been developed, that is, let us try to understand. The IS model was developed by John Hicks in 1937. Later, it has been extended by Alvin Hansen. It is a two-dimensional macroeconomic tool, shows the relationship between the rates, the interest rates, asset markets, that is, it is also known as goods market and money market. This IS and LM model is being used for the purpose of short term when prices are fixed, no inflation is taken into consideration. But in practice, the main role of model is to path to explain aggregate demand and aggregate supply model. It is popularly known as the general equilibrium, that the investment, saving, liquidity preference, money supply, this model being used to explain the short run when the prices are fixed, how changes in national income takes place, the important reasons for shifting changes aggregate demand. Therefore, it is explained both economic fluctuations at constant level. As a result, it will suggest the potential level of appropriate stabilization of policies, which means the IS and LM model, it is one of the popular model which is being used for the purpose to explain the economic fluctuations and constant level result. It will suggest a potential level for the appropriate stabilization of policies, which means to say that by taking into consideration both fluctuation and constant situation of different economic variable, how to come to a conclusion with that this IS and LM model being explained. In the next, meaning of IS and LM curve, the goods market equilibrium schedule is called IS curve. The goods market equilibrium schedule, it is the relationship between investment and saving. It shows the combination of interest rate and level of output such that planned desired spending expenditure is equal to income, which means to say that here in the market, the IS curve, which is going to explain the relationship between investment and savings, that is, when the rate of interest is being increased, at that kind of that is the time how it will have an impact on output. That is being explained in the IS model. In the LM curve, the money market equilibrium, that is, LM curve is also called money market equilibrium. It is a money market equilibrium schedule. it is equality between demand for money and supply of money in the money market, which means to say that we can say that, so that is IS curve is a product market equilibrium schedule. IS curve is a product goods market equilibrium schedule, whereas LM curve is a money market equilibrium schedule. This product market equilibrium schedule explains the relationship between savings and investment, whereas money market equilibrium schedule, it is going to explain the equality between demand for money and supply of money. This is the meaning of IS and LM module. Further, how the derivation of IS curve takes place, which means how the IS curve can be derived. See, the IS curve derivation is going to take place like this. Already we have understand that combination of savings and investment, which is equal to IS curve. See, on vertical axis we have measured here the aggregate expenditure. Here you have measured on vertical axis aggregate expenditure. Similarly, here on horizontal axis we have measured income. At the same time, when aggregate income is equal to expenditure, this is at 45-degree line which we have drawn here, where income is equal to expenditure. To understand here, y is equal to income is equal to expenditure, that is AA, that is aggregate expenditure, which is equal to C, that is consumption function, open the bracket, y minus t, that is disposable income, close the bracket, plus I, that is investment, then open the bracket, that is R, rate of interest, plus G, government services, that is net export, that is being explained in the NX. So to draw this, see, this is the minimum aggregate expenditure. You see, this is the red line which is dotted again, G over here. Suppose the aggregate expenditure reduces. See here again another equilibrium point at y1, which we can come across. See here again decreasing in the aggregate expenditure, another equilibrium point at y2, which means income 2. Like this, when we are coming across at this aggregate expenditure, similarly for saving and interest, see here on O, this vertical axis we have measured savings and interest. Here on horizontal axis we have measured income. Say on 45-degree, which we have savings curve. See here similarly for how IS curve being derived. See at that point where government, at that point similarly dotted line here. Okay, similarly at the point where we can put it across, both dotted this point, which you can come across the IS curve. It is been derived like this. Okay, which means to say that, see, the rate of interest reduces from here to here. See, the actual income will increases from y to y1. Similarly, the rate of interest again reduces from y1 to y0 over again here. So here see y1 to y dash, y0. So which means the income also increases. Like this, when there is a rate of interest, when there is a rate of interest being reduces, there is an expansion of income over the years. As a result, output increases. When output increases in the economy, employment increases. When employment increases, obviously aggregate demand, aggregate supply, all these activities will be get stimulated over the period of time. Next point, properties of IS curve. What are the properties of this IS curve? The IS curve is the equilibrium combination of income and interest rate. So, as all of us we know, IS curve is the equilibrium combination of income and interest rate in the goods market. IS curve slopes downwards to the right because an increasing in the rate of interest always leads to decreasing in the rate of investment or expenditure. As a result, to show that relationship, it has to comes to downwards. Its slope downwards depends on savings and investment function. So therefore, this curve will have to be relatively steep, where it is sensitive less or more interest rate changes, which means when the rate of interest get changed, the IS curve also will get changes. Similarly, the IS curve will shift by an autonomous change in the investment spending or government spending. Okay, so that is the another feature. At any point of IS curve shown that there is a neither excess supply nor excess demand for a goods and services. Any point of time, IS curve shows the excess supply of demand, excess supply of goods. So that is how where the different features of this IS curve been analyzed. Derivation of LM curve. How the LM curve? So this is all of us we know. LM curve is the graphical representation of the money market, that is demand for money and supply of money. With the help of this demand and supply of money, this LM curve can be drawn. Here, see in this diagram, on vertical axis we have measured rate of interest. Here we have measured supply and demand of money. See, this is MS curve, money supply curve. Money supply curve. See, when these money demand at various levels income at point, which means to say that when the rate of interest increases, this will shift, Y1 will shift from this point to this point. Okay, similarly to this point to this point, where as per the changes. To show this relationship in the dotted line, the LM curve can be drawn over like this here, okay, which means to say that the various combination of the interest rate and demand and supply of money is being decided with this LM curve. This is how where we can derive the LM curve. Similarly, what are the properties of LM curve? The LM curve consists of equilibrium combination of income and interest rate in the money market. The LM curve slope upwards to the right, and the slope of LM curve depends on the interest elasticity of money demand. The LM curve will be steep in the interest elasticity of money. Demand is relatively low or high. Similarly, LM curve shifts due to changes in money supply and money demand. all points on LM curve show money market equilibrium such there is a neither excess demand money nor excess supply of money. Any point of LM curve exhibits either excess demand for money or excess supply of money. So therefore, these are the different properties of LM curve which we can come across. Similarly, equilibrium of IS and LM model. How the equilibrium IS and LM model will take place in the system. The equilibrium of IS and LM model which is going to take place, how it is been, so which already all of us we know that there is a, see on O vertical axis we have measured the expenditure, here we have measured income, 45-degree line, income is equal to expenditure, income is equal to expenditure. Similarly, where the expenditure which is equal to income at this point, suppose if the expenditure increases at this point to this point, you see the dotted line which is change in the income. Change in the income means y to this side, change in the income, that is multiplier, that is 1 over minus 1 minus MPC delta C. So that shows the changes, how with the multiplier effect how it has been shown. Similarly, see this is the point where the equilibrium point, we have to make a dotted over here, then we have to connect, we have to draw a line with the output level, optimum output level, this is income where it is like this. Similarly, if it is already I told expenditure increases, IS curve shifts from left to the right, IS1, see to show this relationship. So here 45-degree LM curve, so how the rate of interest changes, increased, the income also, how it will get impact, that is been the equality of IS and LM model being explained over here. That is here, see changes, shifts of LM curve, that is planned income which is equal to consumption function which is equal to disposable income plus investment plus rate of interest plus government services. With this, the IS and LM model equilibrium takes place in the system. Further, uses of IS and LM model. It useful to understand investment, savings, equilibrium. IS and LM model tells us how rate of interest and aggregate output are determined. When the price level remain fixed, economy will move towards aggregate output level, that is Y0, where there is no reason to assume that the level of aggregate output in the economy is at full employment. If unemployment rate is too high, government policy makers might want to increase aggregate output to reduce it. The IS and LM apparatus includes can do this by manipulating monetary and fiscal policies. This will conduct the IS and LM model analysis, how monetary and fiscal policies will impact or changes in the rate of interest and investment, savings, money supply and money demand in the market. Limitations of IS and LM model. A serious limitation of the IS model is analyzing an economic event, a requirement of a constant price level, which we have discovered reflects our failure, deal explicitly convincingly with the production or supply side of the economy. So therefore, we can say that it is highly impossible to have a constant price level. So therefore, conducting this ISNLM model with understanding the constant price level, it is very difficult for a policymaker. Indeed, the price level allowed to change, we showed that the ISNLM model present by using the Keynesian framework, the aggregate demand side of the economy. This is how the serious limitation of this ISNLM model. Conclusion: a macroeconomic shock induces an extended process of adjustment that is characterized by unemployment. This turn requires for a dynamic path a monetary and fiscal policy. It explains the relationship between goods market and money market. With the help of these goods and money market, how changes has been taken place overall, that is being explained with the IS and LM model. Thank you my dear all by watching this. Okay, please subscribe this channel and share the knowledge among everybody. Okay, thank you very much for giving your precious time with us. Thank you.